Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I woke up this Tuesday morning to read something quite distressing, and it is if no man comes for your hand in marriage and you are getting older, get pregnant to at least have your child. Ugezu J, Ugezu. I will repeat. The film actor called Ugezu J, Ugezu was quoted to have said, if no man comes for your hand in marriage and you are getting older, get pregnant to at least have your child. I found this very distressing because this is totally contrary to our way of life. I know it is happening, and I shudder in fear because I know due to our characteristic negligence, we are heading into another time of troubles. Our tradition is that every man and every woman will be in a marriage between a man and a woman. That's Igbo tradition. Anything contrary to that is problematic and is bound to give us a lot of problems. Right now, our society is practically sundered into two or more. What am I even saying? Not two, but into thousands of parts. The Igbo who did not descend from Osu would hardly marry the Igbo who descended from the Osu. And because the Igbos don't want to read, this problem has become intractable. I have spent my resources and time discovering what the Osu is all about, and anthropologists who are very serious, both from the Igbo and the Jewish extractions, have said that what I have written explains what the Osu is. But Igbos say, what majority of Igbos tell you today is that they don't read, or that people don't read again. Meanwhile, every day in Nigeria, universities are opening, churches are opening, and Igbos read the Bible every day. Or they are compelled to read the sections that talk about tithe, but the sections that talk about themselves, they don't want to read. Because if they are reading, they would have been on track. They would have been on the right path to solving the Osu problem. And now, we want to sacralize, we want to make the law the creation of another major problem. I wrote this about the Osu. This is also about the Osu. South African Jewish anthropologist Caroline Rosenberg read this book. You need to see her review. It tells you exactly the source of the Osu status. It's Israelite, that the Netivim in Israel. But the Igbos forgot the source of the tradition, the source of the status, and today is a problem. Alongside other major problems, I know that there are Igbos who are Catholics who would not marry Igbo Anglicans. I know that there are Igbos who belong to any of the Pentecostal churches who consider their fellow Igbos pagans, their fellow Igbo Christians pagans. Some Igbos are becoming Muslims. Be sure that another nation is developing, another nation that will not have anything to do with those that are not Muslims. And this nation thinks it's going to survive. Now, our brother is recommending another quote solution that will create more problems. I think what Ugezu J should think about is what is the reason behind not finding husbands in Igbo land or in the Igbo society. Why are Igbo women not finding husbands? Some of the reasons are obvious. The people can no longer stay at home because the land is vomiting them. The land is vomiting the Igbo people. That is why the Igbos can no longer stay at home. They have violated virtually all terms of the covenant their ancestors entered into with Chupu. So the land is vomiting them. And the solution to this problem is not to create more problems. You are recommending to the Igbo people, to the Igbo women who cannot find husbands, to get pregnant. Get pregnant by who? Who will marry the children of this, what you are recommending? You don't want to think that in the next 10 years, 20 years, Igbos who do not come from such roots will say, we are not going to marry that girl, we are not going to marry that man because we don't know the father. I'll use this opportunity to speak harshly to my colleagues in Omenana defenders. Stop assuming that there are Igbos anywhere who can solve these Igbo problems. There are no Igbos outside Omenana who understand anything about the Igbos. And virtually everything is left for me. We are Omenana defenders. Everybody is supposed to be doing what I'm doing. Research, write, make podcasts. If you belong to Omenana defenders. Thank you.